And good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD, arrives on air, and finally I'm not really late, maybe just a little bit. I have a little bit of time, so it's time to get back to this character that we kinda got pretty lucky with. So this character started, I don't know, as a joke, but she found an SVD at a heli crash or sleigh crash, I don't remember, and then the rest of the time we spent just going from tree to tree, from location to location, rearranging presents to our standards, convoluted standards, making our own presents. So, and we finally found an SVD magazine. Natalia, Olivia, good evening, welcome. Hope you are not another Discord bot. Advertising somebody's Discord. Welcome, welcome. These days I get more ad bots than real people. Sometimes. Okay. So it's not what I wanted initially to do with this character. So my day has been actually not that great, even though it's kinda a very long holiday season here. It's not just season itself per se, it is actually holidays that are still going, and officially it's this time till 10th, I think, till January 10th here. And speaking of the holidays, today it's Christmas Eve, Christmas night here, so that's when Orthodox Church celebrates Christmas. So that's when we get to celebrate Christmas in Russia. Though it is a religious celebration here, and despite all the statistics, actually, some Western countries have pretty convoluted understanding of Russia. Russia, it's not a religious country. Especially, you got to remember that after 70 years of a communism rule, that kind of communists, they always been anti-religion pretty seriously. So modern Russia is not very religious country. For example, I don't know a single person who would go to church. Well, I mean, in my where I live. Like, I know some people in other cities, but where I live here, I don't know a single person who would go, or at least used to go, to the church, for example, every weekend. Well, I might know one, but the only person I know that goes to church more than every weekend and still does that, it's a priest that I know in another city, in Moscow actually. So yeah, that's how the things are with the Christmas and overall religion here. So the zombies used to spawn on these on their stairs over there, like a bunch of them, but I think they changed that with, in general, overall the way the zombies spawn. Okay, what do we need? Do we need anything from here? Well, not really. So I'd really love to get rid of this pistol, the Desert Eagle. Yeah, I'd like to find just a just a belt for it with all the attachments. I don't want to ditch the Desert Eagle, but I want to ditch the other pistol. Or, I mean, that would be actually an interesting thing, to find a silencer for the SVD and use that as a silenced weapon. Natalia, Olivia, well, thank you for that. You're the first time chatter. Which one did you watch? So, but here we are looking not for the suppressors, we are looking for the detonators. I mean, but looking for a suppressor would be actually an interesting goal. Okay, I'm kinda not really 100% at my full capacity today, so I might be doing stupid things from time to time. So, not feeling like 100%. Okay, that's a way to fix our shoes for free. And I like the shoes. Quite some these leaf crowns. Olive, what are they called? What's the right word for it? I keep forgetting. But that's not a word you would use like every day. Oops, the wrong gun. Okay, so usually you find detonators over there. Okay, another zombie. It's better to attract them now. Are you coming? Good zombie. Ow. Stop hitting me. That one was actually, for some reason, pretty hardcore. Even damaged my nice shirt. Okay. There's a real truck in here. Standing somewhere over here. Parked or spawned. Okay, nothing interesting, unfortunately, in the containers. Another laser sewing kit. Yeah, that's the central loot economy for you. It respawns things in belt. Respawns things, unfortunately, in this one. Yeah, has some wheels busted. So would be a good thing to destroy it. So do I have enough rounds for that? Okay, not sure about enough rounds, but there is a little bit of food. Zombie, are you coming? I need you out of the way. What the actual hell? Stop Stop beating me. Okay. Let's check a couple things here. Then see if we can use one of our silence guns to destroy the truck. Yeah, they're everywhere. So that's the central loot economy. So when the central loot economy needs to spawn something in, when it detects that something is low, it doesn't actually respawn 1 or 2 when there's like not enough something on the server according to the server setting. So it doesn't really jump into action immediately. It actually waits till the number goes really low. So the central loot economy waits till the number goes really low. We have gun cleaning kit, so we should be good. We should be able to do that. And then, well, not kind of really low, like half of what's needed. I don't exactly remember the stats, but so it doesn't really respawn it when it's like missing 1 or 2 items. And then it starts spawning just a ton of it. And I have a feeling that it might be just doing it around players. It might prefer to do it around players, not just in some random area that nobody's currently visiting. Yeah, let's see. Well, yeah, that's not as easy as I hoped. But let's despawn this truck with busted wheels and spawn a new one. Badly damaged. Oh, I almost lost it. I'm not sure if there is a modifier for the suppressors for them to lose their quality faster when you put more stress on them by shooting more. Okay, have some rounds. I personally have always had this feeling that if you just put really lots of stress on your suppressor, you'd end up with suppressor failing way faster, losing its durability and whatnot. So it's gonna have to with a worn suppressor. This one's actually it's way more powerful. Where did you come from? It's gonna hear us. Well, this thing will start smoking, right? And I don't want it to be smoking because I'm not really leaving the area yet. We're out of 3 rounds, okay. Okay, that's close. Let's leave it like this. And let's go check the rest of the area for the detonators. And then, just right before leaving, we'll take care of this truck. That's not bad. Do we need to fix anything? Checking. No. So we just ditched the one that's slightly used. Oh yeah, new stick of glue. You gotta check these ones, they're pretty easy to climb. You come here. So that's technically speaking the area where they usually spawn. Here's zombies. But let's check everything here. Though, another one. Okay, the central loot economy definitely went crazy here. We're spawning all these leaf crowns. So I decided just to give all of them to me. Are you swimming or something? Yeah, okay. So keep swimming if you like it that much. Those things spawn here, as you can see. But again, not a lot. Nice gloves, but not something we need. Oh, and that's something we need, because these are Mosin SVD rounds. That's lucky. And these masks, carnival masks, so interesting. So this place now spawns the masks and olive crowns. Okay. Only sliding on the wall. These silos, the tall ones, they spawn things too. I do not feel like climbing them today. So I think maybe we should go and start looking for a suppressor for the SVD. That's actually pretty tough goal. We have night vision, so we might even go to the bunker looking for a suppressor. There's a bush in the wall. Fixing kit. Yeah, I think the loot's partially messed up by all the items, by all the holiday Christmas items. Things that you won't find usually here. You found me. You finally found me. Good for you. Oh. Are you still alive? How are you still alive? Is my knife not working? Okay. No detonators whatsoever. Slightly unexpected, but... well, we have a special situation. Special Christmas loot situation. Just checking if this one's empty. Yeah, really empty. Come on. Here we go. Now this one is going to go. This one will despawn pretty soon. Everybody just need to turn their backs on it and it will despawn in like actually way faster than everything else would despawn, like 15 minutes or 5 minutes even. Okay, I didn't check everything. From here I actually can see the roofs. Another leaf crown. Okay, with this amount of leaf crowns I think the loot is all messed up. That's just not right. That's just not how it's supposed to be. So maybe because we ended up being sort of first person in a while, coming to this place. So we logged in next to it. That might have triggered the central loot economy to start respawning things that needed to be respawned, and might have triggered it to spawn it around us. That's it. Hi. These zombies are supposed to die after just 2 swings. Got be checking at least, if not the loot in the houses, but at least what's going on around them. Cannot ignore it 100%. Plus, I'm going to need some water. Okay, that's some food, which is good too. I just hear something. There's a zombie, obviously. So sometimes I believe it would echo. Okay, we are seeing a lot of items that are the same. So that's the second heap bag with just Zagorki chocolate bar in it. Okay, then. I mean, it's not okay. The loot feels messed up. Especially with all those leaf crowns. Huh? Shots? Super distant though. Wait. Where are they coming from? Oh, the new baseball bat. A season. Festive. To be the festive spirit into the people. So I just heard some shots. I did not catch that direction at all. Could have been behind me. Could have been ahead. So this character, by the way, she's not going to change her outfit. A better backpack, yeah. A belt instead of a hip bag, yeah. But that's probably it. I'll sometimes leave loot on top of these stairs. Been playing actually lots of first person, I just realized. Gotta play a little bit of third person. Just to, well, change not the scenery but my view of the scenery. Okay, that's an interesting offer. I'm not against it. I am not against it. Well, we, I think, can fix it. Let's see if we can fix it. Oh, you mean with this? Oh, you mean with the duct tape? Oh crap, that's not good. That one I don't have, I ditched it. Okay. Then I'm gonna leave this backpack, it's badly damaged, I don't want it to go bad on me. So I'm going to leave it for now. If I find anywhere nearby a roll of duct tape, I'll be back. There's a Christmas tree in this place. I've always thought of this place's Christmas tree as one of the most dangerous Christmas trees in the land of Livonia. So if it's just a loot explosion like the previous one, a couple days ago we played, when I played DayZ and this character. It was just an insane loot explosion. Okay. Okay, I'm curious if the doggies are going to come to the town. Zombie just outside. Zombies can have duct tape. Yeah, I think I'm confusing the doggies. Ow. Ow. I got stuck in the stove, I think, yeah. Need to get rid of this one too. Okay. That one did not notice me, which is sort of strange. That a zombie or some object? A zombie. Oh. Good zombie. Followed me just as I wanted. There's a lot of Christmas loot. Way more than I remember seeing during previous seasons. Okay, what we need to refill the canteen and then drink a little bit more. So we heard super distant shots, and I didn't catch the direction. Could have been from anywhere. Could be coming from behind or from ahead. Hard to tell where the front, where the back were. Might be able to fit a little bit more water in me. Okay. Enough of that. Refill the canteen. And let's go. The doggies tend to lose you if you move a lot around houses and go in, go out. So the doggies tend to lose you in towns and cities. You just don't stay outside all the time. So those garages, I never checked them for bases. And this building, I think I visited maybe once since they added it to the game. So 9-story or 5-story apartment blocks. Yeah, this place here used to be just filled with zombies. They would always spawn around there when you enter the town, and you'd be like just alone. Doesn't mean they are not somewhere around here. Strangely enough, this building I almost never check. I kinda didn't even remember that the main square has this cafe. I'm still looking for a magazine for my Desert Eagle, so these buildings we got to visit. They spawn 357 stuff. Yeah, what did I say? That's what I literally was talking about. Okay, gotta find a place to stop for a sec and reload my sidearm. So let's open one of the boxes. Cup paper. We don't need to leave a paper trail behind us. Take this. Don't forget to chamber the gun itself. So the rounds are pretty powerful, and 10 rounds are better than 9 rounds. That's for sure. So we have some explosives, but that's for the future. So this gun then will go. And I don't think so. I say that I'm not going to change the look of this character, only the backpack, only a new backpack maybe. Well, definitely if I find a better one. And the belt. And the same is true for the loadout. I think this character is gonna run with an SVD. You got stuck in the tree root or something, or in that bush. How are you still alive? What the actual hell? Oh, I'm out of bandages. Okay, the medical is just nearby. Now we got to go there. Yeah, moving around with me takes a lot of time, but on the other side, I was looking for a magazine for the Desert Eagle. And it was where I expected it to be. Well, where I expected the place to have a chance of it being there. Okay, that was one. These cars, they, I think, spawn medical too. Okay, zombies, are you coming? Zombies. Okay, they're not coming. Another one. Okay. Now we have everything we need, and we're out of room, to be honest. Okay. So be gone with the zombie. Now this place is starting to remind the way it used to be. Right. There's like 3 of them. One's not coming for some reason. Ended up on the roof. Inside the wall. No, outside. Not that loud. Oh, that's the tree playing music. I didn't check if I was alone around the tree. Okay, we obviously have pretty standard tree situation around here, but at least it's not loot explosion. We just have some presents. And I don't have any room for them. Probably should open them in this house. Oh yeah, this is nice. So even less room I'm getting. We gotta leave some things in the corner. Some things that I don't immediately need. To be able to move more presents at once. Do not okay. Oh, that's rare. That's like a rare one. I'll probably gotta find a way to keep it. This one even has 3 rounds. And this one probably has some rounds. Okay. Good, 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 good. Just bottles. Okay, I'm not cleaning anything here. I'm just taking things, unpacking them. Gonna get you. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Should be in the Greek theater. Exactly. This character is pretty special in that relation. Okay, more explosives. So, I found a vial of POX in one of the presents. I think that's like super rare. That's another carp. It wasn't a small one. Maybe it wasn't a carp. Just one. Another derringer. Let's unload it. Two vials. Okay. It's simply just rare. But if I'm going to the underground bunker, then it's not gonna be that rare. Yeah, I know, right? Okay. We got one present, but we'll put it under the tree a little bit later. One's big. Two big ones. Small one. Another small one. Okay. Another revolver. Yeah. That's a way to find quite some rounds, I think. Unloading just all the revolvers and derringers that you'd find in the boxes. Okay. I'm not really tracking things anymore. This one has to... An extra derringer. Oh yeah. Okay, the derringer goes in here. Three pink derringers. Here we have some more presents to open. Carp fillet that's bad already, which is nice. Yeah, I want this window to be a little bit larger. I'm unable to keep track on what's being added to the mix. Okay. Let's grab more presents. Oops, hello. Just a second. Okay, there's one big box here. And another big box here. And I think, no. There's a little bit more. Okay then. A machete. Well, if this one added something, I'm not seeing anything interesting. Yeah. Explosives, but I'm out of room for them, I think. There was another big box, I think. Yep. And another small box. And that's, I think, it. So now we make our own presents and throw them around. And we are done. Okay. This is new, and some other small stuff's new. Gonna get you. I just been to the quarry of Nutbar, and that place spawns just these leaf crowns, instead of pretty much anything, and carnival masks. I think because of the what? Because of Christmas. The loot's all messed up. Plus, of course, you know how the central loot economy sometimes works. Well, always works. Sometimes it's just... It's a close heli crash. So, I think for the detonators... we'll have to wait for the end of the season on DayZ, because I don't think it's possible to find anything properly right now. I keep forgetting that this one gives you a big box too. Okay. My presents. So I didn't see a single detonator, that's true, but I think I've seen 5 or 6 leaf crowns and a couple of masks, and they're not supposed to be there. I think they're only there because it's the season, it's the event. What do we have? Yeah, we have another one to pack. Okay. It's like a decent amount of presents we are dropping under this tree. Yeah, of course, that's one of the things that the central loot economy does. I think I got unlucky that at the same time the central loot economy detected that the amount of crowns was going down. And it started respawning them. And because I was in the area, it started respawning them literally in the area. Okay. Oh, this is not supposed to be here. This is my fixing compartment. Oh yeah, I'm out of room. Don't have room for the pistol anymore. Okay, what to ditch? I know what. Let's open this. Well, I mean, doesn't matter. Let's keep this, this, and this. Like this. So, the pistol stays for now, but we really need a better backpack. Where did that helicopter crash? Oh. Okay, I'm going to drop one of the grenades. Hey, where did you go? Take these. Okay, the heli crash landed somewhere over there. If we are looking for a larger backpack, and we are looking for a larger backpack, we just gotta go there. CR carbine. Maybe visiting the amusement park on the way there. The military base nearby, it's just here's the amusement park. What I need from here is a weapon cleaning kit. Nothing more. Okay. No luck here. I think the loot is all messed up here too because of all the headbands and whatnot spawning all the Christmas loot again. But it is not as messed up as at the quarry. Is the central loot economy really repeating itself tonight? Yeah, there is a scope here, sports point. And there is a scope here, sports point too. Okay, of course we cannot miss this opportunity. Now this is definitely going to attract some people to the town, and they might actually find my presence after not finding me, I hope. Yeah, they do. Yeah, just unfortunately a little bit. You cannot compare them, I think, even to grenades. As far as I understand, like, it's just super low damage. That was loud. And it's not like that my amplifier within my headphones, they are set to really loud level. So I got to check the map to actually go to the right heli crash. I don't want to be running around, well, I mean, I wouldn't mind running around looking for it on foot, but I have a small problem here. I don't have all night. I'm just going to take a look at the possible heli crash sites. There. The crash. We were sitting in which town? Oh, we were looking directly west. There's a heli crash at Peklo. It didn't sound that far. Yeah, wait a second. No, that sounded like Pekla. Maybe it was the one next to the green mustache here, but I think I'm running in the right direction, though I don't have a compass. Yeah, the problem is there's no straight road to Pekla. So we are cutting some corners then. So, and since while just pretty much looting the quarry, I sort of decided that my next goal would be finding a silencer for that SVD, and yeah, a big backpack is always in the cards. So, okay, big open field with a fox. I think I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the really wrong place here. That's the only big field around that I can see on the map. I hope I'm running in the right direction. Yeah, I'm running in the right direction. So, yeah, there's a road here. I somehow almost got turned around. So, but nice. If we just go through the woods, cutting some corners, there's always a chance to find something interesting in the woods. Around Nadvar, I found a couple, not just even bases, just big stashes like that. Very big stashes. Though the server gets pretty populated, Right now it's not really that populated, but we definitely have players. So, and open stashes around big towns, they just do not really stay there for a long time on servers that get that populated. If it's always like 10 players day and night, then yeah, there's a chance. So that's Hedrikov. I wanted to avoid it, and then I ended up just seeing it. I'm not going there. There's nothing really interesting for me in there. Somebody tried to build a base. Hard to tell. I think one of the stashes that I found around Nutber was in this canyon valley, whatever this is, but closer to Nutber. This site's closer to Hedrikov. Here we'll have to cut a real corner here, because the road, according to the map, this asphalt one does 180, full 180, before joining one of the highways. This is a Huta Hedrikov road. I just heard wolves while I was going through Nutber. Before the tree, probably before you joined, but there were wolves howling at me around Nutber. But I think they forgot about me, they kinda lost me because I was going in and out of buildings, and I think that confuses them a lot. For them it's hard to find you when you constantly appear and disappear for them. But I didn't see the highway. Did I cross the highway and didn't notice it? Yeah, okay. Got back to Hedrikov. I keep getting turned around. Why though? Oh, this is Hedrikov. I need to go in that direction then. Yeah, that hill. That hill and just on the other side of it. Let's see if we find this heli crash. Not a bad place to hide something. Okay, we get to the heli crash, and after that I'll have to take a break. Maybe not even a short one. If there is a heli crash. Maybe there's no heli crashes. Maybe I made a mistake and the one that we heard, it was the green mustache house one. So just keep going. Either in that direction or in this direction. Yeah, in this direction where it gets a little bit even more higher. The sleigh's coming down. Not that far. Well, I mean pretty far. They sound pretty loud, but they sorta kinda. If you compare them to the heli crashes, yeah, they always end up being farther. Okay, I'm not seeing a heli crash here. It's supposed to be, I think, maybe in this small field, in this clearing. Yeah, it's supposed to be around here. No. We are in the wrong place. How the hell? We are somewhere else. The place I'm talking about doesn't have any roads like this. Down from the logging site. No, I'm not sure where the logging site is. How the real hell? Okay, that's insane. That is officially insane. This is Sarnavek. How did they end up at Sarnavek? Well, we're definitely cutting corners here. Following the roads, just pretty much as curved as they are, would have gotten us where we needed to go way faster. Okay, I'm skipping everything here. So that's like how it works when you don't have a compass and don't really have any landmarks. I'm behind Sarnavek now. Yeah. And now all we need to do is just go south, staying close to the highway. The highway is there. By the way, there's like a convoy around here spawned, so let's not miss that opportunity. No convoys. So maybe I confused a hill with lowering on the map. We have like some lower grounds here, which seems to be the case. Yeah, no convoy. So yeah, see, it all goes down just past the valley. Sure thing, though. So this is next to the road. Should be somewhere over there, I think, then. But I'm not seeing anything. If there is a heli crash, it's gonna be the most hidden heli crash on the map like ever. Okay, there's no opening here. Opening somewhere over there. That's the opening, I think. I think that's the opening, because that's the only opening in the area, right? Oh no. Maybe yes. Is there a deer stand? Let's take a look. Have everything turned off. By deer stand. Where? Oh. Freaking hell. I seem to unable to find it. Seem to be unable to find it. I thought it was the right opening, but yeah, I'm north of the crash. Yeah, there are no deer stands around that crash. Well, I mean, I'm not at 100% tonight. Far from it, to be honest. So I'm not seeing any openings. Should I go to the road again? Yeah, what I did, I totally misread the map. That's a road down there. Yeah, I'm looking at a totally wrong, I think, part. Trying to get to the highway. There's like a big clearing here. Is it the right one? At this point I cannot tell, but it doesn't have any heli crashes. Almost by Pekla, yeah. So, is this the right clearing? It's possible, but it looks like it is the right clearing. Big enough. And the roads just... well... the road's just a little bit too close, I would say. Has to be a little bit farther. Okay, let's just keep going, looking at the road with one eye. And at the trees with another eye. So this one I know what I'm looking at here. I think we're past it. That's the logging area, I think. The whole side of the hill made bald. Okay, I somehow misjudged my, well, location of the heli crash. This is Peklo. Zombies are running back and forth here. Some after me, but some seem to be running on their own. How did you do that? I was blocking. It's because she's a fast zombie. She's a runner and attacks you fast. Nothing to see there. So there's a lot of Christmas loot. A desert eagle. An empty one. Bluffing. Yeah. Probably, yeah. She did. Another one, are you coming? This one seems to be very undecisive. Finally decided something. Okay. The weather's going bad. Cooking pot. Well, cooking pot's actually always a good thing. So you can store some some things that are damaged in the cooking pot. Like this. Like this. Right? Right. Boy, that sounds scary. Once in a while I gotta loot the civilian houses because I'm not hunting. And this character is not exactly wearing the best, the warmest clothes in the game. Anything interesting in here? This. Okay. Time to use it. So I left that big backpack I found in Nutbar, unfortunately, because it was badly damaged and it was a dry sack and I didn't have anything to fix it with. So we'll have to go and find that heli crash, though it's probably gone. Long gone. But first I gotta take a short break. Actually, maybe not even that short. So, of course, I'm logging out just to stay safe here. Don't really leave the channel. Some clips for you while you are waiting for me, and some AFK time for you, so for me, while I'm out there and you're watching clips. So be right back. Okay, that character actually in the last clip, it was a series of kills, pretty insane. Ended up uh, getting killed by a guy with just, I think he had a revolver, so killed so many players in the area of Brenna and Sobotka. Uh, I kind of started to remember how it happened when I was watching the clip with you. So here we are, here at the road. The zombie is still on the road, like nothing happened. Maybe we are not alone in the area. Me actually trying to figure out where it lands. I'm not, even with the map, even I mean with the knowledge of Spawn points, I kinda cannot really find them. Oh yeah, that's gonna be... That one just crashed at Hedrikov. We gotta go in another direction. That one just crashed at Hedrikov. We are going somewhere else. We're going somewhere over there. So that's like crash. Does it crash on top of one of the buildings in Hedrikov? There's like only two. The base itself and 3 garages in a row. So if it lands somewhere on one of the buildings, that's like, then yeah, might be hard to get there. So we got a little bit like seriously sidetracked. I just realized what I might need military bases for. A head strap for the night vision. I'll have to ditch my mask, and that is a big no. I have to keep it. Okay, that's close. That's the right direction. But usually I would go the other way around. So the lake's over there. And then the house is somewhere over there. It's strange how you cannot see it at all. Like over there, I think. So first the lake down there, because it has one of those hunting lodges. Yeah. Well, it's not lodge, more like a shack. From there, the green mustache with that heli crash. The heli crash might be gone at this point. It is probably gone. Nice scope. Wish I could install it on my SVD. But this character is set in her ways. That's her loadout. The loadout is not going to change. I might ditch, I will ditch the 9mm pistol and the new backpack and the belt, and that's probably going to be it. And that's the edge of the green mustache compound. Well, I mean, yard compound. And the heli crash, it's, if it's there, it's over there. So yeah, it is not there. Wait. Yeah. That's your standard civilian zombie. Yeah, I think it was just right here. Anything left? Because there's no other ways, no other places for this heli crash to spawn. I might have missed it in that random clearing in the woods next to Peklo. I might have missed it there, sure. But if it was here, then it's definitely long gone. Getting a little bit drier. Okay, what else? This. Okay, so here we are. No convoy here, that I could tell already. Not out of bandages, come on. Duct tape that I don't have any room for. I mean, if we ditch something, like, let's check the state of the silencers. Everything is okay here, and of course everything is okay here. I have an idea. That's probably not going to give me enough room. Teaching shotgun shells. Each one grenade. Okay, if I do this, let's unload this. Since I'm going to get rid of the 9mm pistol anyway. So let's get rid of the mag. The rounds stay in my pocket, but then we ditch this. Here we go. Then we take and move this here. Kiwi, good evening, or good afternoon, or good morning, or good day, as they say in your lands. Welcome, welcome. Haven't seen any food in a while, which is not good because I mean hunting would be pretty hard. First I need a big backpack, but I haven't found a single heli crash. I didn't go to the sleigh crash. Yeah, I decided to go to this place. So maybe mistakes were made, wrong decisions taken. Rehydrating myself, but with some Soviet style sweet soda. There's like all the, of course, Western style stuff, but still some of the Soviet style stuff that I grew up with is still being sort of produced or something similar to it. When I buy it from time to time, there's a lot of stuff being produced, to be honest, but like 70-80% of it, it's like crappy. But I found a couple of manufacturers that kind of that make good Soviet style soda, plus some like new flavorings, tastes. What would be the word? I don't know. But again, sort of Soviet style. It's not that fizzy, a little bit less gas in it, and maybe it's not like super sweet, but these days all the manufacturers, they kind of cut sugar in half, which I hate. So when I say not that sweet, it means that there's like less sweetness, but sugar, yeah, might have even more sugar. So when you get tired of like Pepsis and Sprites and Fantas and whatnot, old Soviet sodas with their own kind of pretty set of tastes, flavors. That's the right word. It's a good change of flavor. Okay, I'm going around the base just to check if I have a convoy. Behind there's a spawn point. I don't want to miss that opportunity. Don't want to miss, even if it's just a small probability, still. after 2 hours I'm not closer to finding a big backpack, I'm not closer to finding a silencer for my primary, which is, well, secondary, sorry. Sorry, hiccups. And burps from the soda. I cannot even see if the convoy is there. It's like behind the trees. Oh, a reindeer. I mean, the only way for me to eat a reindeer would be to cook it just at the spot where I kill it. Too bad I don't have a gas stove. That would have made things way easier. Portable gas stove. And just some random stack of rounds. Okay. Convoy, not convoy. Probably not no convoys, but I'm going after the deer. Yeah, no convoys. That sounded like a bear. Okay, that's a deer. I can get it silently. And I think if I expect a bear to be somewhere nearby, it's better to do it silently. They seem to be just where the convoy normally would be. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to find any other food. Oh, here you are. I forgot that you are kind of white. Sort of behind the trees. Now that I got to go for the heart here. That's really risking it. Getting a tad too close. Oh, why are you still alive? Okay. Good that it ran towards me. Panicked and ran towards me. Okay, I'm not exactly at the road, which is sorta kinda nice. But I put 3 bullets in him, so, well, I mean, it's a big one. It's gonna give me enough food either way. Yeah, maybe not max amount, but quite some still. Dark bark. Okay. Little bit of bark to start the fire. I need a small tree or a bush. That's big enough. Not small enough. Too big. One stick. No, this one's sorta kinda dark bark. Okay, just one long stick. Okay, if you say so. The base just got gassed. Come on, I cannot talk anymore. So that's the stick for cooking. Okay, this is not the right type of the forest to find things for the fire. It's like all long sticks or dark bark. Okay, I can at least get me 5 sticks. Okay, that's 3 sticks. And that's more sticks. Okay. Where did I leave the deer? Where did it fell? Here. Okay. So we combine this into a fireplace. Drop the rest of the sticks in there. We sharpen this. And we do a little bit cooking next to the rod, which is obviously dangerous, but I still don't have a proper backpack. Well, a larger backpack, the backpack that I wanted. Oh god, this just... Since that doesn't really happen that often, I got so... I'm not used to that anymore. Reverend, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome everybody from the Reverend's channel. Thank you very much again. I really appreciate the support. Hope your stream went well. Hope everything is amazing. Reverend, Veni Vidi Vici, Viking Saint, Luke, Underdogs. Welcome people. You got me. You got me with my own notification. I'm kinda... I used to be able to just ignore it completely, but since I kinda haven't been really streaming lots of DayZ past several years, well, I do stream DayZ, but I do very short streams these days. So because of that, I don't simply catch lots of notifications. So you got me good, completely off guard. Luke, welcome everybody. So hope your stream went well, hope everything's amazing. If you don't know me, I'm Rife, but yeah, you can call me Rife, you can call me Ivan if you want to. I'm a DayZ streamer, though last couple years I haven't been really streaming, I haven't been really doing long streams. I still stream every day, I stream naturally every day, and I've been streaming every day for, I don't know, for many years, 5 I think. I think it's been 5 years on January 5. So almost like 5-year streak. It's hard to keep, and sometimes things get moved around, especially when traveling, but there would be actually more than one stream per every day of every year since then. So I stream every day, but I haven't been able to do long streams recently, and because of that, yeah, haven't been seeing as many people as before. But yeah, I've always been a DayZ streamer since the very beginning, since 2015, I started on Twitch as a DayZ streamer, and I still consider myself a DayZ streamer. Though, when I don't really have time to play DayZ, because like, if you have around an hour or less, there's no point even to start the game. So I would play GeoGuessr instead of DayZ. And sometimes I would do other games, but that's rare. That's really rare. So and sometimes I would do some IRL sort of DIY / very basic electronics, PC building, things like that. So sometimes it would be just soldering a couple of wires to a board and screwing a board in a case. Sometimes it would be just building a random PC. So, but I've been kind of very slowly working on doing a lot of retro PC builds on stream. And retro in my case, it's, well, the hardware that I have, it's like Pentium 1 era and newer. Pentium 1, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, some Pentium 4s, but I wanted to start with Pentium 1. Okay, we got to cook the best pieces. So that's incoming, though it's been incoming actually for half a year at this point. But I'm currently slowly preparing everything for those streams. The main thing is to get image captured from the old PC, from the old hardware, and get it fed into my main PC for streaming. So I have an upscaler, probably the best one I could just get. I haven't figured out anything with that upscaler. I never used it before, so, but right now it's all just behind me on my second desk, waiting for me to... The Reaper, thank you very much for the follow. It's just behind me, waiting for me finally to find some time to at least take a look at it, figure out how it works, experiment with it. Okay, and the fire's gone. Okay, so the fire's gone. I don't even have any moderators in the chat, so I got to do it myself. Shout out to Reverend, though I don't think he needs my shout outs, but still. So I killed the deer and I had to cook it just right here in the woods because I don't have any room in my inventory and I don't want to figure out like ways of hiding something, then taking it, then taking the meat, then moving meat somewhere else and whatnot. So I just cooked it where I killed the deer. The reindeer. It's the season. So for this character I've been kind of traveling on a server that's not really populated currently. Unfortunately at this time of day it lost its whole its population. So, but we heard some shots, though I didn't really go there. Okay, and I'm full and I can't even take the last piece. I mean, unless I just ditch something again, and I don't want to ditch anything. This pistol I will ditch, but I still have rounds. First, let me use the rounds. So as for DayZ, I'm explaining it to people who just joined my channel, who might see me for the first time. I prefer vanilla DayZ, though I kinda don't mind different maps. It's that not everybody as cool as John McClane, who made Deer Isle and Altaria, so, and Sumrak, who made Namalsk. And sometimes you would be playing on a map that just wouldn't look as good, wouldn't feel as good. So the rest of the mods, I'm not a big fan of just modded servers. But if I play modded, it's like two things. Either it's gonna be hardcore, something that makes this game way more painful than it is, or I never played it, but I reserve kinda sort of opportunity, possibility to do it. Something completely insane, something that I would play, something that mods the hell out of DayZ and makes it in a completely different game. So, but yeah, when I play DayZ, I prefer vanilla. I'm actually a Livonian person. I pretty much been living in Livonia since it was released. Though apologies, needed to sneeze. So, though I spent like enough time in Chernarus before Livonia, I've been playing DayZ almost since the beginning of DayZ standalone, from like the second month of DayZ on Steam. So I got enough hours in Chernarus. Overall, I have around 10k, but it's hard to actually calculate it. Okay, that was actually dangerous, but somebody has already stepped on it. I got lucky here. I got really lucky here. So let's take care of the next person not getting that lucky. Let's make sure the next person doesn't get as lucky as me. That was a very well placed one, to be honest. So let me check the suppressors. Oh, this has to be reloaded. So when I play DayZ, I prefer to play alone. I rarely even team up with people in the game. I don't really know what to do with other people, really. And if I team up with somebody, I usually die first. I'm a super bad team player. Either they die first and I switch to my like standard solo mode, or I die first and yeah. That's how it ends. One thing though, I absolutely hate queues in DayZ. So I would like play on a completely... I don't do it, but I would play on a completely server all day. If like the choice would be between a completely empty server and a server that has a good queue. Oh, they are actually returning. I killed one of them and they are back. Okay then. So again, because it's vanilla DayZ, no rules here. If it's PvP, then it's PvP. If it's a fight, then it's a fight. If it's survival, then it's survival. If it's getting lost somewhere in the woods, it's getting lost somewhere in the woods. So, when it comes to DayZ, rules, servers with like some special rules. What are you? Ah, That's my fire. Still glowing. Servers with special rules, like with designated PvP zones. Though I have a feeling that they are kinda losing their popularity. So servers with designated zones with special rules and whatnot, that's not my jam too. Like, I try to play DZ like it's still 2014. All servers are the same. Well, I mean, back then in 2014, the only difference between servers was like first person, third person. And community and official servers, they were absolutely the same. It's kind of getting dark air. And my problem is that my main monitor, I never invested anything in my monitors, and currently my main monitor is darker than my side monitors. So my second monitor and the monitor of my second PC. Oh crap, I cannot go there. I forgot that it got gassed. Well, maybe the lower part a little bit. Okay, let's go to the lower part. So there are two gas zones in this place, on this Svarak base, is it called? I keep forgetting. So the upper and lower, and I think currently it's the upper part of the base that's gassed. Yeah, these strange looking roots of a completely dark tree. Yeah, they always get me. Let's drop in some gamma, because I absolutely hate to stress my eyes and your eyes. I learned one thing about people, viewers on Twitch. People come to Twitch to watch. If they cannot see what you're streaming, if you're streaming just a black rectangle with some shadows running across it, or if it's just maybe darker than something standard, yeah, you would start to lose viewers. And oh crap, that's not good. Yeah, they sorta kinda, I think like they changed some things. Luke, thank you for jumping in and chatting. And of course, I hope to see you again. But again, even though I stream every day, I understand it's hard to catch me because I stream when it's nighttime in Europe, there's that, but since the streams can be pretty short. Yeah, normal DZ stream it's like 4 hours or something. Thank you for the follow, Luke. Thank you very much. So normal stream, it's like at least 4 hours for DZ, at least. Okay, 3 if you really know what you're doing. But I sometimes would just do 2. Unfortunately. So crap. It seems to be gassed differently now. That I do not like. Yeah, I think, did they change the gas zones? I think they did. I haven't been watching WOMA. My bad, really my bad. So, but I have a feeling that the gas zones now, the borders are moving slightly. What I really like about Modern DayZ is the viewing distance. Yeah, you can see the Nutber military from here. So you won't be able to see people, you won't be able to see any activity, but at least you can see the base itself. I'm not sure. Sometimes people build bases on top of these buildings, on top of the apartment blocks. Would it render? I'm not sure. Okay, did they change how the base gets gassed? By the look of it, yeah, or maybe the gas just spreads differently. It's still upper part and lower part, but they're kind of more... the zones get larger. Not sure. Okay, that's unfortunate. I wanted to take a look at that base, but all I can take a look at, all I can check would be these towers here. Yeah. It's a really microscopic amount of loot. Okay, did I make a mistake? Was it the lower part that got gassed? And I thought it was the upper part that could... oh crap. Bad. Too bad. Die. Did I hit him in his earlobe or something? They're coming. The screamer attracted a couple of them. How did I miss that? That was a neck shot. Okay. I thought the screamer would attract way more of them. But maybe they partially just died because of the gas. Oh, hi there. I'm bad at killing them silently. Oh, nice. Food. I mean, I kept saying that I'm not going to find any real food in these woods around here, but no, there are still ways. That's why I killed that reindeer and cooked it in the woods, even though it was pretty inconvenient. Since I don't really have pockets to keep it, I'm eating it right away. Now this pistol. Come on. So when I ditch this pistol, I'll get some room. Okay. This building usually doesn't spawn much. So for those who joined with the Reverend stream, I keep explaining things about DayZ. I'm still going. So I would play pretty much first person or third person. I do not care about person perspective. Sometimes I get stuck on like first person because something's going on a server that I just joined. So for example, like I would find the base and would start collecting explosives or tools to break into it. Or like there would be a stash. Oh, hi. I cannot even, yeah, pick this up. So things like that. Sometimes it would be just third person all the way. I do not care. When I started playing DayZ back in 2014, everybody and their dog were just playing third person. Yeah, that's an option. But I need armor. Because usually when I end up in a fight, my first... Well, my hope is that they either miss their first shot or just don't kill me with their first shot. That's why I need armor. Oh, they came. Very well. They finally came. Oops, don't bite me. Are you alone? That was a brave lone wolf. By the look of it. Took only 2 bullets to kill. 2 9mm bullets. I mean, my aim is not that great. Maybe he was wounded already. Oh yeah, that's another option. Actually, this is another option. Though... Is it any larger? Okay, let's see. I don't remember. But I might end up getting a little bit too heavy. This has 16, yeah. So 15, and you need a holster. If I find a holster, then yes. Otherwise, that would be just losing one inventory cell. Yeah, micromanaging my inventory. Yeah, and this character, she's not going to wear better clothes. That's her outfit, and that's her loadout. Why? Because I decided so. The loadout's not going to change. The only thing that might change is that, well, I mean, the vest, sure, plate carrier, might actually look good with this skirt, and the belt and the backpack. I think I just attracted some zombies. if they find me. I think they're trying. Oops. This is an issue. Let's just close the door and pretend we've never been here. And we are not actually here. Oh hi, there's some loot. An MP, UMP. Not great, not terrible. They maybe didn't really hear him that well. The zombies outside. Okay, I still have a couple rounds left for this one. And then when we out of rounds for this pistol, I ditch it. You didn't hear me? Too bad for you. Looking for me? Where are you going? Okay, you go inside. Oh crap. I wanted to kill him inside. I keep forgetting about this part. Of fighting zombies. My machete is rusty. Okay. Let's check this place really fast though. Usually there's nothing. Again, but if I find a holster, maybe I'm taking this plate carrier. That plate carrier we found. Grenades, nice, but well, they're kind of really kind of trying to seduce me with these quests and tactical clothes and whatnot, but no, not for this character. Okay, the roof is probably empty. It's been empty for a while. Close. It was closed and it was visible. I guess it's still on the lower part. Well, we get to loot at least these barracks here. That's night vision head strap over there right away. So the scene's pretty big. Yeah, that's a problem. It's gonna be a problem. I'm not ditching my mask. Oh no, I can actually wear it with the mask. Oh boy, okay, okay. Okay, that's not a problem. Not a problem at all. Everything's fine. So I look even more ridiculous. I didn't know I could wear glasses. Oh, hi. When you need to generate some power in your shower. Okay, that's probably the best thing I'd find here. I mean, another thing would be a holster and a backpack. But this is like the best. Now all I need is a card to get inside inside the bunker. Okay. Let's see. There is a chance to find a military backpack here of sorts. What used to be called tortilla. This is a dangerous move. Some rounds over there and a grenade. 2 pieces of loot even. Okay. That's all guessed. Yeah, how I kinda missed the fact that it was the lower part that was guessed, not the upper part. Yeah, I'm seeing these mushrooms around. So I didn't find a holster. I'd prefer a belt and a holster. Where did you come from? I killed you all. Yeah, that's another option with a backpack, but again, I need my armor. That's my whole strategy of surviving in fights. It relies heavily on wearing armor. Okay. We found the best thing we could find here, but then the lower part is gassed, so I'm not waiting for it to get ungassed, for the gas to subside. So, and since it's pretty late here, I'm just going to call it a day. So, not the short stream, but definitely not a long one. So, kinda short-ish, I would call it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Don't leave the channel yet. So we got raided by a Reverend. We of course got to raid somebody in our turn. That's how it works. The endless chain of raids. Well, I mean, and it's not endless. It actually gets interrupted a lot. So, but don't leave the channel, please. First of all, YouTube people, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Yes, I simulcast to YouTube. Though the quality there, it's like seems to be lower. My apologies. If you like this stream, or if you're watching this as a video, please leave a like. Doesn't matter if it's live or recorded for you. Please leave a like on YouTube. That helps. Subscribe on YouTube for more. Again, activate notifications. I stream every day, usually when it's nighttime in Europe, but or like early mornings in Europe. But well, I don't have any fixed starting time, so it's the right way to catch me, since I would do a lot of short streams, is to use notifications. Found the detonator in the car. Congrats, gonna get you. That's cool. So that's nice. Twitch people, thank you very much for watching on Twitch. Thank you for the raiders. Thank you for coming over with the Reverend's raid. Again, huge shout out to Reverend. Actually, I haven't done this in a while, but let's do it. Give me a second. Give me a short second. Feel like blowing up the car. Yeah, okay, just give me a sec. Let's roll the credits if they work. I haven't done it in a very long time, since there's not a lot usually happens during the stream. There's not a lot happens during the stream. So, new followers Luke of Hauser and the Reaper, thank you very much for your follows. My moderators, Crimson Zamboni and of course Nightbot. And Reverend, Rev3 Rand 816. Thank you very much for the raid. Again, huge shout out. Now it's our turn to find somebody to raid. Bear with me, don't leave the channel yet. So I cannot raid, I don't see any of my friends who I follow streaming DayZ right now. So let's maybe look for somebody else streaming DayZ. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. Pum, 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 pum. So I'm going through the list of streamers currently streaming DayZ on Twitch. Looking for somebody doing Livonia, for somebody doing vanilla, official, even just solo would be nice. So or something special one way or another. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Oh crap. Keep pressing wrong buttons. I like the title, but can we rate this person? The titles is one of the longest titles that I've seen on Twitch, and it's not like just the description of the stream, it's something else. Let's see if we can read them. Okay, let's go and say hi to Wadalia. The title in question says, I forgot to change my stream title from the last time and my mods don't know what's happening today, so this is the title, I guess. So... and there's no things like if it's vanilla, if it's official, if it's like 1080p or something. So here is it. Let's go and say hi to Vadalia. See you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night. Even the music has ended. Well, I mean, it means that I took quite some time to do it all. Cheers.